Hello everyone. So I'm sitting in the parking lot of Cabela's. My partner is grabbing some stuff that they wanted for their costume. We are going to Emerald City Comic Con today. I am super excited. I've never been before. I am dressed as April O'Neil, who I keep wanting to call April O'May or April May from Phoenix, right? There's apparently only one in my mind. Because I already have the jumpsuit, of course, so if you saw my video about the jumpsuit, you'd probably be like, oh, I saw this coming. Yeah, and I just happened, this is my Mafu wig, which, like, kind of works well for her, so, like, I'm just making that happen. Very casual, very comfortable. But yeah, we're about, like, half an hour away from the convention center. And a car drove up next to me, so I'm gonna stop talking. How do you feel? Hello everyone! So today I'm going to be talking about my trip going to Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle. This was my first year going to Emerald City Comic Con. As many of you may know, I've gone to SakuraCon for about the last 10 years. 2009 was the first year I went. That's weird. So I've been going to another convention in the same convention hall, but never Emerald City. So I do have my badge, and we went on Sunday. So our badges were Stranger Things themed, and the back was actually cool. It has like information about the show floors, when panels are running, social media, stuff like that. I thought this was a super cool thing. These badges are also just like really nice, solid plastic, like it a lot, and then there were free lanyards as well, which I really appreciated. For this convention, I decided to dress as April O'Neil from the 80s, 90s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, which I definitely had on VHS. I don't even know if I had episodes or a movie, I don't remember, but I just like that iconic yellow jumpsuit, and as many of you know, I just happened to own a yellow jumpsuit from Big Bug Press, so it kind of worked out perfectly. It was a super comfortable costume to wear. I also wore my wig that I wore for my Mafuyu cosplay from Blend S, so that just kind of like worked perfectly. A lot of people recognized me, it was really fun. Yeah, it was so interesting how different of a crowd it was from SakuraCon. Like, it's definitely all like nerdy stuff still, but at the same time like different genre of nerdy stuff. So much less anime, but still a lot of anime. So much My Hero Academia, which is cute because I just started watching that, so I'm like really into it. Oh, my camera just ran out of battery, so that's like a super exciting start to this video. So yeah, me and my partner went. We drove down in the morning and got there I guess around 10. I was super surprised by the line system that they had. So they actually had badge pickups at the Hyatt, I think, across the street from the convention center. And then, so it was completely separate from the convention center. And then they had only one entrance, which had pretty high security at it. It had metal detectors and people checked all of our bags, which I thought was really interesting because that's something I've never experienced at a convention before. But it like makes complete sense considering that the conventions are really high traffic and there's a lot of people in there and it's an enclosed space, so it makes sense to want to have like the safety precautions in place because you never know what could happen, and that's kind of scary. But yeah, so we went through, we got our lanyards. I actually had my badge mailed to me ahead of time, which I thought was super cool that was an option. Really appreciated that I could have it mailed to me. I thought that was neat. Gosh, when we got in, one of the first things we did was there was nothing going on right away in the morning, so we were like, let's go check out the dealer's hall. The dealer's hall is huge. I didn't even realize there was a separate artist alley for the longest time because I was like, this is so big, it has to be both of them, but it's not. But oh my gosh, so if you've been to SakuraCon or like other conventions at the Seattle Convention Center, there's the bridge, and then usually for SakuraCon, the space across the bridge that's in like a separate building from the main convention center is usually what's used for the dealer's hall. Well, for Emerald City, it was just like that entire floor, including the bridge. This is an awful explanation. It was just a huge dealer space. It was really cool to see so many different booths from such a wide range of artists. Like, I think Nintendo was there and Image Comics was there, but also like tons of smaller artists and like smaller publishers and stuff like that, which was really, really cool. I actually ended up only buying 2 things. There were a lot of comics that I plan on buying, but I wanted to support my local comic shop because I really like the people that run it. I'm a big fan of them. But I have seen these people at SoccerCon, what are they? Sorbet Jungle. They make those banana alligators, which I think is really cute. But my partner and I bought each of us one of these. So this is Layla, the Lolita bat, and she's just this really cute bat. I'm gonna put her in my car. For my boyfriend, I got him a little dinosaur one. I don't remember what his actual name is, but we've named him Booger, and I love him too, and he keeps him in his car. So now I have more desk decorations for now, but eventually she'll be in my little car, my little car friend. Yeah, so those are the only things I bought, which is surprising for me because usually I go pretty ham at conventions. I got a lot of cards though. It's just like a lot of cool stuff. It's just hard because I'm in kind of like a transitional phase of my life, so I don't want to be buying a lot because I will be moving this year, and I already own a lot of stuff. Even my desk right now looks kind of overwhelming. There's a lot of stuff on it and it's like stressing me out. We went to an image panel about, I think, creating worlds and creating stories, and it was just really cool. Specific comics I learned about from that I want to read are Monster Huntress? Oh my god, I can't remember its name. Maybe it's Monstrous. It has a really cool art style. The artist was there with a translator and she seemed like a really neat person. Just yeah, it looked like a beautiful art style. And then there was Little Bird, which is specifically Canadian related, and I don't think I've talked about this much, but I'm actually a Canadian American Studies minor. Well, now I'm a graduate, but that was my minor that I studied in university. I'm really into studying specifically Canadian history, Canadian political science, but also in a comparative manner with the US. As someone who was born in Canada and grew up in the United States, it's always been like kind of relevant in my life, and getting to study it was super cool. And so they wrote a story that, from what I gained, because I haven't read it yet and I really want to, is about like the United States taking over Canada and like a select group of like people rebelling against that, which is just like conceptually really interesting for me. I hope that I can read it and enjoy it and not read it and like take it really critically. I guess both ways I could enjoy it, and I won't go into that now. Yeah, that was a really neat panel. And then we went to a one more. What was the other thing we went to? We got to see one of the artists from the Hellboy comic series write or talk about being a fan of Hellboy and then getting to do some writing for it as well, I believe. But it was just really cool. He was really enthusiastic about it. My boyfriend really likes Hellboy, so I was like, this is fun. I'm having a good time. This convention also, I had probably one of the most uncomfortable interactions with another person at the convention. I don't, part of me feels weird about saying this because usually my experiences at conventions are like so positive and like so fun and funny, but being dressed as a character that is sometimes overtly sexualized, as April O'Neil is, I had a guy come up to me and like shake my hand and be like, oh, April O'Neil, and I was like, yeah, that's me. And he was like, oh, you wouldn't believe how many times I masturbated to you growing up. And I was like, that's a really uncomfortable thing to say to someone. I think that's exactly what I said. Like, I don't remember now because it was a really stressful moment for me because I was alone at the time and I was like, like, I get that this is like a joke. I get that this is a funny thing, but I don't know you and you don't know me, and I'm really uncomfortable in this moment. So I was just like uncool. And that's thankfully the only time anything like that's actually happened to me. I guess it like, I don't know, to those of you that cosplay characters that are like more sexy, quote unquote, like, is that something that happens a lot? I don't know, it was weird. Put a bad taste in my soul. I didn't like it. But other than that, I had a really fun time. Everyone else I met was like super nice and really friendly. It was cool. See, the reason I'm doing this talking, monologuing part is because I didn't vlog very much because I chose not to use my phone. I chose to bring this camera and try and be like, I'm gonna be artistic and take really cool shots of people and get shots of people in cosplay. And then I got there and I was like, I'm scared to ask people to take video of. I'm scared. I think that pretty much like covers the convention from my perspective. Again, I was only there for like one day, and then Sunday's also the shortest day of the convention. Yeah, had a really fun time. My partner had a really good time, which was awesome. It was his first time going to a big convention, and he was really excited, and he got to see some Siege cosplay, which made him happy, and I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know how to end this video, or this video is gonna be terrible. I'm so sorry you all have waited so long for me to like make actual videos again. My life is just really stressful right now. I'm really stressed all the time. It really sucks. I really don't like it. But if you want to see me be more active, I do use my Instagram a lot more at Nekomulita. If you'd also like to vote for what videos I make next, I make polls in my Instagram stories occasionally, so you can check them out there. Make sure to follow me on there. Look out for them. Teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, week, start to your spring, wherever you're at in life. If school is starting up again for you soon, good luck. You can do it. I believe in you. You're amazing. You're gonna do great things. You are valuable and I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like. Subscribe if you'd for some reason like to see more of me. If you don't, you know what, I get it. Thank you all so much for watching though, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye!